Well, the end goal is to just change our thinking, to open up our minds, to look past the little things and just change our thinking process and have an entrepreneurial focus on the way we view the world.
It's this much about business, it's this much about life and what makes you successful, which in business is the same thing.
Basically, this class, you can go in it as a junior or a senior, and it's a business class. You go in here and you don't meet in schools, you meet in businesses. Right now, this is our home base, it's Patterson Technology, and then we come here and have class in a conference room. Or also we might meet at a business and do business visits and just learn about what they do.
We were in a business the other day that's a printing business, and they were talking about the connection that they have that allows the transfer of these enormous files every day, that if they didn't have that, they simply couldn't stay in business. Our kids don't really view the internet, for instance, and broadband connection as a thing, because we never talk about it, we just use it. And for a lot of our kids who do internet-based business, they understand completely that it doesn't work if they don't have the kind of connection that allows them to do that. So one of the things I'm proudest of in our class is that technology like that is not something we really talk about, because it's so ingrained in what we do that it's just part of the fabric of our class.
Nowadays, the internet is so prevalent in the way business is run. I mean, you have to be able to network through the internet, and you have to be able to sometimes sell through the internet. I mean, I've considered starting a business, and in my business having a website for my product. So high-speed internet is so important to it, because it's the key to it. I mean, research, just networking, everything. I mean, you can't go a day without it, really. So
one of the best things about the world today and about what we're doing in CEO is that technology takes away the limitations. It doesn't really matter where you are anymore for almost anything. You can live where you want to live and still do the work you want to do. What makes that possible? Well, primarily it's this connection to the internet. And if you've got a broadband connection, that means you have access to the information and the research and the communication that you need instantly to really stay up with things.
As a high school student last year, before I came in the class, that's not what I felt at all. I felt all my friends kind of felt like you just want to get out, you want to start your own life somewhere else. And I agreed, I just wanted to get out of here for some reason. And then after last year, we went to probably, I think it's 90 different businesses, I believe. And then we just going to all the businesses, seeing what's in Effingham that you never really see. And then learning about all the people in the community, all the people that love you and support us. And it's really, after this year, I would feel like a fool for not coming back.
I know a lot of people in our class are using the internet for a business, and I know that our class business, we're going to make a website, so we're in the process of designing a class business website. So it is a huge part of what we do in CEO class, so it's a great experience.
What the Broadband Innovation Fund has allowed us to do is to say to two communities who want to start a class, this will pay for all of the expertise, the materials, the training, the involvement that you need to make this a success, some of the technology that you're going to need to make it a success. But the community still has the buy-in because the class is funded by investors, not by schools. So there's the sustainability factor that's very attractive, where the class investors are going to be there long term after we're there just to mentor and to help along. The CEO class is an absolutely transformational experience for everybody who comes in contact with it. The kids who are in it, the business people who help in it and who have interaction with the kids, and for the teachers. It's a completely transformational thing. I don't know how to say it better than that. Everybody's different for their exposure to CEO. So the question arose a couple of years ago, will this work in other places? It's not like McDonald's. We're not trying to franchise this and create little clone replicas of what we do, but to allow kids in every community in the United States to learn to think entrepreneurially, to view the world that way, because what they'll do can far exceed any goals that we could set for them.